Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Hanif Nuruddin Jabbar with name 20024 32042. I am from class B. My lecturer is Junior Rosa Escom MCom. Here I will explain my report theory and practicum. In this video, we are going to learn about two essential data structures in programming, stack and queue, including both the theory and hands-on practice using Python. Let's dive right in. Let's start let's start with the stack. A stack is a linear data structure that follows the LIFO principle. Last in, first out. Imagine a stack of plates. The last plate you put on top is the first one you'll take off. That's how a stack works. Here are the basic operation of a stack. Push to add an item to the top of the stack. Pop to remove the top item. Pick or top to see the top item without removing it. And the last one is empty to check if the stack is empty. In Python, we can create a stack using a list. We use append to push an item, pop to remove the top item, and stack min1 to pick at the top item. To check if it's empty, we use len stack equals 0. Let's say we add a few items, then remove them one by one. The last item add will always come out first, just like the place. Okay, next. Now let's move on to the queue. A queue follows the FIFO principle, first in, first out. Think of it like standing in line to buy a ticket. The person who comes first is the first one to be served. Basic queue operation include enqueue to add an item of the end of the queue, dequeue to remove the front item, pick or front to view the front item, and the last one is empty to check if the queue is empty. In Python, the efficiency way to use queue is with dequeue from the collections module. We use append to enqueue and pop left to dequeue. With this basic understanding, let's move the particle part. Let's begin with the car stack program. First, we create an empty list called stack mobile. Next, we add three cars, Avanza, then Civic, and finally Fortuner. Next, we then display the car at the top of the stack, which is Fortuner. We remove to the to we remove the top two cars first, Fortuner, then Civic. Next, now only Avanza remains in the stack. And lastly, we print out the remaining car. The output confirms that the stack works correctly using the LIFO method. The last car add was the first to be removed. Now let's look at the food order queue program. We import the queue and create an empty queue named queue Sanan. Then we add three orders with an ID at menu name 101, 102, and the last 103. After the processing to orders, after the processing to orders, we check the front of the queue. Now it's 103. Finally, we saw the remaining orders in the queue. This output shows that the output shows that the queue correctly follows the FIFO principle. The first item add is processed first. Okay. Conclusion in my report. From these two programs, we can conclude the stack and queue are both fundamental data structures in programming. The stack follows the LIFO rule, useful for features like undo or redo systems, while the queue uses the FIFO rule, which is perfect for managing tasks, service lines, or processing jobs in order. Um, Understanding these two data structures help you solve programs more efficiently and design better logic in our program. Thanks for watching the video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video and as always, keep learning and keep coding. Bye bye.